This week, everything in the healing industry, everything that we've known about Reiki and how we facilitate Reiki and the transformations that it's actually capable of providing changes. This is wild. I'm not even sure, I'm not even sure I have a word. A speechless Gemini. Let's just start there. How do I want to put this into words? What got us here won't get us there. And I say this all the time. We've had Reiki for over 100 years known, right? I'm sure it dates way further back than 100 years. And I'm sure that there are way more styles of Reiki than what are traditionally being stated as Reiki. There's so many beautiful modalities. And what we know to be true is that the collective consciousness of our planet is raising. The energy of the world is shifting. More and more people are awakening all the time. And I know that you see it. I know that you see it. And it's such a really cool opportunity to see things from this lens, from a different perspective. And I know there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. And what I also know to be true is that this is not the time for us to lean back. This is the time for us to lean in, to give ourselves the opportunity to heal, but to also see things from a different lens and how we can move forward with our soul gifts in a way in which we know that our soul came here to do. And I know that you feel it. I know you feel it in your heart and soul. And the reason why I say everything that we know about the healing industry and the way in which Reiki has created transformations and has been facilitated before is that this is a week that Quantum Illumination Reiki is officially getting into the hands, no pun intended, but truly into the hands of healers across the world. This is the week that our certification program is officially starting, and I've been in this energy all day. Man, my heart. I've been in this energy all day, and I'm just like, whoa, we're here. The time has arrived. As I, over the weekend, was looking over some of the lessons that I've created to this point, I was like, yes, this is amazing. Let's go. As I actually came to my Zindan to record a bonus PS. For those of you in our certification program, there is a bonus training coming this week as well as the first lesson. So we've got some things planned, but as I came up here, I was like, I keep hearing this message all day long. This is where everything changes. And where did I say this? I said this in a post recently. This was never about me. You come here with those beautiful soul missions, the purpose, the passion, and you can feel, and you're like, this is not about me. Of course you want to go out there. Of course you want to make an impact. It was never about you. But it is everything about you because your soul came here on purpose, on a mission. And I know that when I began to channel Quantum Illumination Reiki, I was afraid. And then I was like, this is nothing like I've ever seen before. And also, I was like, this goes against everything that I was trained in with Yusui, with any other style that I've seen. And I'm like, no wonder every piece of me was like, this doesn't make sense. Like, I was drawn to Reiki during my biggest spiritual awakening. However, I was like, something about this, it wasn't clicking. And I was like, I've got to do this my way. And then it started to click once I started channeling Quantum Illumination. And I started doing things my way until I was ready to actually start offering sessions of what I then called intuitive quantum healing. Hey, Michelle. We've got Stacy, we've got Louise, we've got Michelle, all in our certification program. I love life. This is definitely where everything really just changes. Yeah. And even for those of you that were in the quantum experience, you've seen it Like you saw it before your eyes, the energy shifting so quickly. And that's what I'm really excited to witness in you guys. It's like to share it's not even about the symbols. And we'll talk about this in the certification program. It's not even about the symbol. I'm going to give you the symbols. I'm going to give you the like talismans, whatever, but it's about the frequencies and it's about the embodiment of it. And the way in which that even it's taught, we teach through fun flow, play, and ease. And so I know you've been watching, I've seen you, and I want to ask you if you've felt the shift, if you've seen the rise in the collective consciousness, if you've noticed that people are awakening and you're like, what is this? And you've thought about our certification program to really enhance your own life and well being and your clients, then slide into my DMs and let's have a conversation around it. I love to answer questions, you guys, too. So if you guys have any questions, definitely pop them below or come into the DMs and ask away, because the only way that I can help you understand it at a deeper level is by you asking questions of things that I have not thought of yet. And I have taught a specific style of Reiki before. I'm trained master in a few different styles. And so we got this. Like, this is totally good. Michelle says, girl, I knew things were shifting when I came across you right as you were working towards getting it together. Yes. Oh my gosh. Michelle like came in through, I think, spiritual vortex, but I don't know. Maybe it was before then. I know I remember you in spiritual vortex. And that's when I went to Tulum. That was such a fun. I loved doing that free experience. That was so much fun. But yeah, and I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna go live with Erica. She was actually the first to sign up. Fun. We met on TikTok. Yeah, I love that. TikTok girlies know. We get a little unhinged over there. So Erica was the first one to join, and she has been like, like, will you open the doors? Will you open the doors? Just I don't care when it starts. Like some of the women in, like some of them have been in since September when we were launching behind the scenes. Before I even fully had the manual done, the manual wasn't completely done yet. I knew what was going in it, but I only had a rough draft. It was before I even had a start date. And so, yeah, this has been the game of patience. And when it comes to Stacey, you too, yes. Look me. Like, well, you just sent the freaking link already. I don't care when we're starting them in. That's so funny. It was terrifying. I have a picture of me actually. Yesterday in my stories, I actually shared a picture of me in November of 2022, literally taken while I was like bawling. I remember my husband, I had just received some news that rocked me to my core. And actually, my husband was picking up the kids because I was in no state to drive. And I remember that moment and taking that picture and thinking to myself, even though what I'm going through now is really effing hard and I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Hey, Feline. Oh my gosh, Selena was one of the first ones in the certification program too. She's like, you've been not bugging me, but you've been like, hello. I say that with love. But like knocking down the door, like, well, you've just opened the doors, right? Yes. Oh my gosh. So when I took that picture, I was like, I know something is coming from this on the other side. I know on the other side is going to be something so potent. And you know, when that happens, right? And you guys are probably at the point in your healing journey now where it's like, when shit hits the fan, you know what it is that you need to do. You know the support that you need to get. And it's not about leaning out. Sometimes we need some solitude, right? But it's more about leaning in community. And that's exactly what I did. I talked about this. I won't dive too deep into this. I talked about this on Saturday, and I also put it on Sacred Whisper podcast. So go listen to it there if you prefer to listen versus watch. But I knew something massive was happening at that point. Like shit doesn't hit the fan if something's not going to open. Let's see. Stacey, if that doesn't tell you how much this is needed, then the eagerness of his OG says everything. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is like your Instagram lives, like, is giving me so much life hearing your stories and then, your journeys to quantum illumination. But you guys can all feel this. The shift of the consciousness is awakening. It's rising. There's something shifting, and it's not demanding as in like do or die, right? But it's require, like the word require. I don't even like ask. It's not really asking. It's like, okay, we've messed around enough. It's let's go. Let's go. It's time to put out into the world and get out into the world what your soul's work is. It's time to continue to raise a frequency of the planet in a way that's never been seen. You all of you watching or listening, because I'm going to put this on Sacred Whisper as well. Like all of you guys have amazing soul gifts that need to get out into the world in your own way. Like Selena's a teacher who is integrating her own gifts in a way that she can through making an impact of like teens. I'm like, I tell her this all the time. Oh my gosh, if we had more teachers or like teachers in the capacity of which the ideas that she has in school systems in various ways, it would make such an impact. I have another teacher of capacity in our certification program too, that I'm hoping to do a live with, and she uses her energy work as well. And I'm like, this is so amazing. Yeah, no more hiding. It's no more hiding. We're done hiding. It's time to go. It's time to shine. It's time to link arms. And this is why we do this together. We rise together. And the subject I want to teach is not available yet. Yeah. Dang it. And that's why you get to create it. Right. You get to create it. And so yeah, this week we start I really got on just to really with no intention other than my spirit team kept saying this is the week that everything changes. That we are being called to rise. And that's because you're creating it. Stacey, I said it at the same time. That's so funny. This is your call to rise. And at this point, I know that you have seen the information of Quantum Illumination Reiki. All of you guys that are currently on, I think, are in our certification program. Is there any questions that you guys had that you wish I would have answered before? I think most of you are like, no, just send me the link. I get a lot of questions of the levels. So let's talk about the levels. Level 1 with traditional styles of Reiki, typically you cannot offer healing sessions. With level 1 with quantum illumination, absolutely you can. You'll get your first 4 keys. We'll talk about the base, that's lesson 1. And then we will dive into self-healing, healing others, and also distance healing, how to do distance healing. My biggest thing throughout all of this, and that's just level 1. My biggest thing throughout all of this is to trust the process. I'm going to teach you in a way you've likely never, unless you've been in my world before, you've never learned in this capacity in a way that is just so freeing. I know a lot of programs will, especially when it comes to Reiki, is like a day long, you learn, you get trained, and then you fly the nest, right? With this, it's not like that. We go from start to finish together. You are fully supported along the way. You get access to the replays within 24 hours. And so if you're living a busy life or you live in another country or somewhere that's not in my time zone, or it just doesn't work for your schedule, like you watch it on your schedule, you then ask questions and you're fully supported along the way. We'll have weekly check-ins. We also have like a few little, I don't, they're not quizzes in the sense of like putting pressure on right or wrong answers, but more of a like check-in as far as like, let's see if you're understanding the information that's been provided for me to make sure that I'm teaching you in a way that you are understanding. So it's more for me than it is for you. So I want to make sure that you're understanding the content. So you are never just like, here's the information, see you later. Even when I eventually make this an evergreen program where it's ever enrolling, whenever I decide to do that, it'll be fully supported self-paced. Like you'll never be alone. We'll still have Q&A calls and things like that. We're in a community which is freaking fire with the energy unmatched in there. Every time I open up that Telegram channel, I'm like, oh. And then Level 2, you get access to 5 more keys, and there's an extra lesson in there. We also will dive into how to feel energized after a session versus drained. I know especially as empaths, one of the things that I hear a lot is like, I feel drained after a session. If you feel drained after a session, we need to have a conversation around it. And I really want to support you in feeling good and aligned after a session. And not once do I ever feel like, oh my God, that just drained the F out of me. I always feel really calm, aligned, or like excited or whatever. Like I feel good after this session. I'm not like rah, rah, but I'm like, sometimes I am, but other times I'm just like chill, I'm good. I'm not taking on all of the things that they are like they had been experiencing. And then level 3 is our teacher level. So level 3 is through imitation, and that will be like obviously after 2, right? So level 3, you'll learn the remaining keys. We also tap into alchemy healing, which is not typically taught in Reiki. So we'll dive into alchemy. This is also where you will learn how to do attunements on other students. And you'll also get the invitation to be able to officially teach Quantum Illumination Reiki. With level 3, we do have a members for level 3 only that we will have bi-annually training to ensure your training and your knowledge is up to date with the most up-to-date information so that you can continue to go and make the impact into the world. That also gives you access to like our emblems for all 3 levels, which are copyright protected. So you'll be able to have the ability to use those and the certificate, which I had our designer create one specifically for our teachers as well, so you can input your information too. So it'll all be seamless. I can't wait. I'm not showing you guys the emblems. I'm not showing you the certificates until it is time because damn, they're awesome. And I had to keep something for myself. But that's a rundown of the 3 levels. But that's just information. This is a feeling. This is a knowing. I can feel like this is my next step. I can feel like this is an alignment for me. I know I'm here to make an impact, and it feels like a calling. It feels like the frequency of the planet is shifting and it's asking. I said it's not asking earlier, but it's like literally like, are we going to do this or what? Are we going to do this or what? And that's how it got to the point for me too last fall when I was literally terrified to even let our behind the scenes ladies in. I was like, oh my God, terrified. I cried. And then I have another picture where let me full circle this. I have another picture of me with, I want to say the first few of you that signed up, I burst into tears. I already knew it was coming because you guys have been asking for it for so long, but it's still like every single, like, I literally, like, when I tell each of you, I am celebrating you so big. Oh, me. Good. Here. This week is going to be so many feels, you guys. When I say I celebrate the fuck out of every single one of you, I mean it. My husband thinks I'm batshit crazy and I don't care. The Zindan, the kitchen, outside, in my Jeep, wherever I am, when you were like, yeah, let's go. And I'm like, I celebrate everyone for even like having that nudge to reach out and get information. I think that's so amazing when you give yourself permission to ask for something that might be out of your comfort zone, right? And then when you guys are like, yes, I'm in, I'm like, literally, I literally dance. Literally every single time. It's so much fun. It's a celebratory moment for you because you're making a decision that is an alignment for you. So, oh, Quantum Illumination Reiki vibrates at 5D plus frequency. We're healing at not just a physical, conscious, and energetic level, we're healing at a subconscious, cellular, and DNA level. We're no longer just the vessel for the life force energy. I'm like trying not to watch the conversations. You guys are fine. Keep talking. We're no longer the vessel for the beautiful life force energy. Life force energy is in everything. It's in everyone. We're working with the energy within the quantum field. This is the highest light of the purest form. This is us being able to grab the energy from the quantum field and the beautiful life force energy and be able to apply to ourselves and to our clients with fun, flow, play, and ease in a way that's no rigidity. I had the question the other day. I did a post, so you guys can go check it out. I actually did a reel. With this, someone asked, what is the historical significance of Quantum Illumination Reiki and who is the founder? So I am the original founder, creator, and channel of Quantum Illumination Reiki. And the historical significance is we are the ones that are making history right now. It's us. It's you and it's me. And it's us linking arms and doing this together. I'm like, I have so much more to say, but that feels like that's all that there is to say. When we talk about the lineage of Reiki itself, that is, in basic terms, that is where it is in the line of which it goes to. So where it originated from, who was the original like channel. And that would be me. And then the lineage will be like anybody that is learning. And then anybody that goes to level 3. So then it would be like, so for example, I know Christiane and Taylor are so far in our level 3 program. And so like once they start to teach it, like their lineage will be like them and then me as the founder, right? So I don't know if you guys knew that Reiki worked that way, but yes, so fun. And Lori, I was sharing this with a couple Reiki friends yesterday, sent them your information too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, how much fun would it be to have friends in me? I love this. You guys are all going to become friends anyway, which I absolutely love. I love connecting like-minded souls together. It's so much fun. Lori, as you know, that's what Geminis do. You with all the Gemini energy in your family. But yeah, it's us. It begins with us. And I love that for us. And so, and then it's like, okay, well, if there's no historical, like the historical significance is we are the ones are making history, and the history of it, we all teach you in level 1 as well. So you have the basic understanding of that. And then you'll get pieces of the manual out of time that include that information in it as well. So you can refer back to that. If anybody asks you, you have that information. So it's so good. So yeah, so good. The testimonials as well. I have clients that have been getting consistent sessions for years with Quantum Illumination. We have highlights with over 100 testimonials. Like, yes, like I was just for funsies the other day. I was like, let me see how many testimonials I can get in 5 minutes just for my phone and for my laptop, what I could find. Just because I was doing other things, I was like, I don't really have time to like go digging for all of this, but let me be in the energy of play and see what we come up with. And it was over 100. And I was like, okay, cool. That works for me. Because I'll screenshot information, but I won't always put it in the right folder because I'm just doing other things. But I like to refer back to them. So I just need to organize them better. Usually I'm very organized, but since we moved to Texas, it's not the case. Not in everything anyway. Okay. So we start tomorrow. It is not too late to join. We still have a few spots left. We would love to see you in there. Everybody on, like, you can already like see, I'm going to read some of the comments. Like you guys can already see the energy and the excitement. You can feel the excitement. Like it's been building and building and building. And it is so much fun to be in. Like it is just like we're fueling each other's excitement and joy and passion in this. And it's been such a fun journey up to this point, and we're just getting started. This is just the beginning. This is the founders round, which means you're first in the world to learn Quantum Illumination Reiki. And that also means you get the special founders pricing. So it will never be this price again. After this round, it will increase to the original price, which I do provide once I send you that information. So you guys know you have it. DM me Quantum. And also for those of you guys that are in that want information about our Embody retreat, this is for our students only. This is a in-person facilitation of Quantum Illumination. We're deepening the embodiment of Quantum Illumination Reiki and the woman and the healer that you know that you are here to be. So we are going to deepen that embodiment through an in-person experience. This is a kind of experience, or this is a kind of transformation that you can only get in person. Like, and when I say like Tulum changed my life, I mean, I know like some of it was like my coach and the women that I surrounded myself with, but also there's something to be said about being in the energy of a literal spiritual vortex. So this is going to be in July. Just DM me retreat, and I'll send you the information. Okay, we only have 3 spots of that remaining to the things that I have planned or work. That is all. And I'm going down at least 1 day early so I can make sure my energy is super amazing to hold space and just healing and everything. Okay, let me see. The beach is my sanctuary. Oh my God, yes. Okay, let me scroll up. Do you guys have any questions? Oh my gosh, do you guys follow Amanda Francis? I saw that this was a bonus for one of her. This has nothing to do with anything, but this actually has everything to do with everything. The ways in which you manifest so fast. I mean, Michelle, I know you did. Stacy, holy crap. Even Lori, Selena, all of you guys actually. Let's see, is there anybody else? Did I say Michelle? I think I said Michelle. You guys, like the ways in which you manifest so quickly, when you are working with high frequencies, this is what happens. So this one's like nothing major, but I saw Amanda Francis had this mug as a bonus, or like a little cute little glass thing as a bonus for one of her programs. I was like, well, I'm not aligned with that program right now. Like, it's not feeling like a yes, but I was like stalking her website. I was like, dang, she didn't have it. I really want that cup. And then like a week and a half later, I was like, the cup was in her stories. And I was like, immediately add to cart. I want that now. It is so good. It's manifestation moment. And it's got a manifestation like affirmations on it that I absolutely am obsessed with because of the way she worded them. So I was like, add to cart. Okay, so let me scroll through. And if you guys have any questions about quantum illumination or you feel like sharing something, absolutely do. I'm going to, okay, scroll and say, let's see, Michelle, I signed up for behind the scenes. I wasn't active constantly, but I knew something was exciting about everything. Yes, 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 yes. Jinx to you, I'm on it. Michelle says, I'm excited to see where this will all take me. I definitely feel this will help me with my new plan that came to me in a few days ago. Yes, thanks to you and Stacy's live. Oh my gosh, if you have not watched Stacy and I's live, yeah, go watch it, or I put it on Sacred Whisper podcast. Same with go live with Rachel. Went live with Rachel last week as well. So go listen to or watch that one on Sacred Whisper, or it's on my feed. And then tomorrow I'm going live with Erica. Not this Thursday with Sarah. We've got Lori, I know is planned. Michelle, I know is planned. Selena will plan something. We've got a bunch of you guys planned. I'd love to spotlight you guys and put a mic in your hands. You'll be able to hear about their stories too. So yes, so much got unlocked. This virtually activated. Yes. And Lori says, yes, I had a feeling and calling and jumped in. So excited to get started. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Stacy, people need to let that sink in. So powerful. We are co-creating this incredible new form of Reiki. Yes. And what I really love about this is an opportunity for us to link arms and rise together. And so many people are like, well, can I incorporate what I'm doing and how I'm doing energy work or coaching or whatever into quantum illumination? And yeah, like Christiane, I don't think she'll mind me saying who she is. Like, she's a weaver. She does really cool like light healing, like a weaver, literally like a weaver. What is the name of that TV show slash book series? Oh my God, I can't think. But anyway, she like threads colors into her healing and it is amazing. And so, we've got that. We've got a couple people that can do that, or they're integrating the way that they do their healing in with quantum illumination. And I think that's so amazing. My spirit team is like, girl, no, we are only doing quantum illumination. Like, we want to make sure that, that authenticity is there for that. For you guys, I want you to trust your soul and your intuition. I will not teach you how to draw the keys. That is not how we do quantum illumination. But as far as weaving it into what it is that you're doing, yeah. Like, yes, trust your soul. Your soul is guiding you. The fun, flow, and ease have been leaning into that so hard lately because I don't need the heavy anymore. Yes, I don't need to be lifting heavy rocks. I want to be able to put them down. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And Gemini energy. I'm actually excited to be jumping in and be able to practice some on the beach in Newport, California. Yeah. Stacy, I have a huge piece of news. I'm doing an author signing at Barnes and Noble. Every time we go live, Stacy's like, "Oh, P.S." The boys have to go watch her announcement on our live. Oh my gosh! Like, have you thought about having a photographer there or somebody to take pictures? You need pictures and like even to take B-roll as well. Yes, immediately. Yes, do that. Yes, go get the cup. Well, if she has any left, she only had a few left of the cups. Let's see. Yes. What is the name of that book? Okay. Yes, butane. What is the name of that? Oh my gosh. I can't even, every time I think about it, I can see it, but I can't think of the name of it. But yeah, that weaving in the threads, it's like a really cool, like witchy, so to speak, power. It's a book, or it's a book series, but a TV show on witches. And what the hell is the name of it? I can't even tell you at the moment. I can't even remember her name. Oh, Michelle, I really want to weave quantum illumination Reiki into my chakra blankets. That happens. Well, yes, you absolutely can. 100% you can. You can enter, and I'll teach you guys how to do this inside of the certification program too, where you'll be able to weave quantum illumination into anything from food to water to sales pages to your Instagram to whatever. You can integrate it into literally anything. My dog, well, okay. Diesel's okay with it. Midnight will sit with me when I do it. Sage is like, you can do it, but from a distance. And Diesel's like, or not Diesel, Jax is like, hell no. So with Jax, I have to do like his water or food. So yes. And yes, add it to your coaching program to amplify. Yes. Oh, where you found, oh, Amanda Francis. It's this. She's the money queen. I did her money manifestation. Money Makeover Manifestation. I really should be an affiliate. I'm not. Money Manifestation Makeover Program years ago, and it is freaking awesome. And she also has her book, Rich AF. Discovery of Witches. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Discovery of Witches. Thank you. I can never remember the name of that. But yes. Okay, amazing. I love your guys' excitement. I love that every time I go live, Stacey's like, "Oh, P.S." I'm going to start going live every day, and Stacey's going to come on every day and be like, "Oh, P.S." I love that you guys are so freaking excited. And if anybody else is watching, you're like, "Oh my God, I have to come in here." Yes, it is such a great show. Oh my God, it's so good. There's another one too, Mayfair Witches. I remembered yesterday that there's a season 2, so I need to watch that. I'm watching Younger right now. I love that show. Oh, it's so good. But yes, if anybody's in there or if anybody's watching that's like, oh my, or listening that's like, oh my gosh, the energy, the vibe, I'm feeling the call, I'm feeling the rise, I'm feeling the shift. DM me Quantum. We would love to have you in. I love you guys. For all of you that are in our certification program, I will see you tomorrow. And oh my gosh, you loved you. I think I'm on like the second to last season. But I am going to go record our bonus lesson for our lesson one, it's a lesson one bonus. I'm not going to teach that one live, but it's going to be a bonus come later this week for you guys for like a deeper understanding perspective. But yes, so excited. DM me Quantum. I'll see you in the DMs. I will see you in our certification program tomorrow, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.